share the certificates first, and then we can just, go to, everyone can just share something about their journey today, your experience. Okay, so let's start. So you all can see my screen. I think I will just go with the first one I see. So the first one is Certificate of Completion, Kidsyoga Teachers Training for Bhavini. So Bhavini, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
This teachers training and just being a great member of this whole training program.
Thank you.
All the presentations. So thank you so much, Bhavini, and congratulations to you for completing this training and then starting your beautiful journey.
Thank you to you, Parul, too, for that lovely mentor. You are awesome. Just awesome. Feel happy for that you have finished your one batch and you want to go more and more batches.
Thank you so much, Bhavani. Thank you. Okay. The next one goes to Anna. Anna is currently in Kerala. Can you see Anna? Oh, she's there. Yes. Anna, congratulations to you for completing Kids Yoga Teachers Training with Yoga Kula.
Yes.
And the certificate acknowledgement.
Yes.
Completing
Thank
this.
you so much. Thank
yeah.
you. I'm very happy.
Thank you, Anna. Wishing you good luck for this journey.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Anna. Okay, go to the next one. The next one is for Bharti. Bharti is joined from Singapore. Congratulations, Bharti.
Thank you so much, Parul, and thank you everyone, and thank you Raghuji. I didn't meet you in the first day because I had to leave early that day. So yeah, thank you very much. It's been a beautiful journey. I really enjoyed the course, the curriculum, your teaching style, everything. Really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you, Bharti. Thank you. Okay, good. Next, we move to Padma. Padma, congratulations to you for becoming a kids yoga teacher and completing this training with me and with all the students and with Yoga Kulam. And thank you for being part of this training and congratulations to you. And
thank you so much, ma'am. You're a very good mentor. Actually, I was dreaming to do this, but I didn't get the time. Finally, I made it. Thank you so much for you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Padma. Thank you. The next one is for Mugdha. Mugdha, congratulations to you. With all your willpower, you have completed both the presentations. So congratulations for becoming a kids yoga teacher. I remember my chat with you before the before this training. So thank you so much for joining us in this training and wishing you good luck. Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to share one thing, Parul. I feel that you are a very awesome teacher. Means I know that you have invited some other persons also. Doctor was really very good, but rather than that, I would like to share my personal thing that you are much more better than the other teachers. It was really very nice and it feels very connected whenever you are teaching. That connectivity is much more. It may happen that due to the language related difference, we may not understand from the other teachers, but you were really awesome and that is my compliment, and I wish you a growing career in this field again. Thank you so much. And I just want to ask one question that do we need to register somewhere for this kids yoga teachers training?
So if you're already a 200 hours hatha yoga teacher, then you can go to Yoga Alliance website and apply for this RCYT, Registered Children Yoga Teacher. And when I see your application, I can approve it.
Okay, fine.
And
fine.
if somebody is not, then this is the first step for RCYT. If you want it, it's just a status from Yoga Alliance. Frankly, it's not. Of course, some people feel that they want it, but if it is not like you cannot teach. You can still teach and just continue with this journey. And whenever you feel ready, you can do Hatha Yoga from Yoga Kulam Academy. They run 200 hours teachers training. So whenever you guys feel ready, but with this certificate, your qualification is that you're 95 hours Yoga Alliance certified. So you can teach kids yoga. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Wishing you good luck. Thank you. Okay, next one is for Deepika. Deepika, congratulations for completing Kidsyoga Teachers Training and being an awesome member of our training and just being with your positive energy, all the vibrancy and great participation in all the classes. So thank you so much. And congratulations to you for completing this training.
Thank you so much, Parul and Sir and Yoga Kulam activity. And in fact, every one of you, it was a great journey for me. And finally, I am a kids yoga teacher now, and all thanks to you, Parul. I never thought it would be so fun and so knowledgeable. Not a single moment I felt it was boring, and it was like getting too off my head. I don't know, you're just a wonderful teacher, like out of expectations. Like, of course, everybody is like giving you so many compliments, all good words for you. But you are all above that, I would say. Lots of power and love and blessings to you. Thank you so much.
Special thanks, Parul, for putting me and Deepika in most of the activities together. We got connected.
Great. No, it's a good way to connect with each other also, because that you will do it with the kids also. Thank you, everyone. Great. And then we move.
Thank you for being so patient always. So patient, so supportive. I mean, I don't know. Like actually, you imbibe all that yogini qualities, I would say. A real yogini.
Leave that with the kids. So good. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay. Yes. Over to Deepshika now. Deepshika, congratulations for completing this Kids Yoga Teachers Training with Yoga Kulam. And wishing you good luck in this journey and carry on with your, connection with the kids. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Jaspreet is not here. This certificate is for her. Whenever she's able to manage, she will be able to get this certificate too. Okay. Sandra, you're here. Sandra, congratulations for completing Kidsyoga Teachers Training and working hard in this journey.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all. We'll miss you all.
We'll be connected. Okay, congratulations and wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Yes. The next one is for Arpana. Arpana, I know we have been chatting for very long, and I'm happy that you finally took this decision. And great to have you part of this teachers training and seeing all your, diligence and participation and always, proactive in doing everything. So thank you so much, Arpana, for being part of this journey. It was beautiful to connect.
Thank you so much, Parul. Thank you so much.
Okay, great. So I think everyone is good now. Yes. And now I think we just, Raghu is not there. So yes, Raghu sir would be emailing it to everyone. And usually we close the ceremony by just giving chance to everyone to speak about their experience of the last 20 days.
Thank you all, and you all became a kids yoga instructor. So far, we have done everything from our end. Now I request you all, please, one by one, give your feedback. As I mentioned already, good or bad, whatever it is, we are here to accept everything. If any mistake from our side, definitely we are going to correct that one. So now you all are eligible to teach as a kids teacher, and we are going to send the certificate to your registered address. Please share me your courier address too, through WhatsApp. Please, full name and your landmark, pin code and phone number. Okay. So whoever wants hard copy. So later we will share your certificate soft copy today only. And now please, one by one, you can give your feedback. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Raghu. Okay, I think just everyone, we just do this like as a ceremony. Everyone speak about the experience, their feedback, whatever you would like to add, or whatever is your journey like, and about the Yoga Kulam Institute, just please share. So I can just start with Bharti because I just see it first, Bharti. Yeah, so Bharti, over to you.
Thank you, Parul. So yeah, it's been a beautiful journey. I've always, I've been practicing yoga forever. Like I said, I've been practicing yoga since 2010, like 2003, but only for myself. And I've always wanted to do the teachers training, but somehow just never got around doing it. I do work a lot with kids. So when this popped up, I don't believe in coincidences. I knew that it's come for a reason and at the right time. And So yeah, and I'm completely very happy that I can use the tools of this yoga and actually work with the other tools I work with as well and create more comprehensive work for kids that I'm looking to do. So yeah, it was really nice. What I really enjoyed the most was your passion, because you know, when you work with someone or when you learn from someone, their passion comes through, and that's what makes the class and the whole curriculum more exciting. So thank you for sharing your passion more than anything else. Everyone shares content, and yeah, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it.
Bharti, thank you so much. Okay, great. So Deepika, I'm just going by people I'm seeing first. Yeah. Deepika, yes.
I'm so grateful that I enrolled for this course. The academy, the teacher, the content, the curriculum, and the whole sequence, I would say, of this 20 days, well planned, well structured. Each and everything, I would say, from the beginning to the end. The way you always used to start the class, that gave us an idea that we should always start with the class with an ice breaking activity. So it wasn't never difficult for us to make the structure plan as well. It was like always in our mind, our first would ice breaking, and the last would be mind relaxation. So everything went on so smoothly, and these 20 days, like, I'm going to miss it definitely. Tomorrow would be like 6 to 8 for me, would be, I would again see the recording, and I'm going to actually miss you, Parul, a lot. You never seemed like a teacher to me, more like a friend.
Yeah.
Because with a teacher, you are never, for me, I am little introvert, I would say. So it is like very difficult for me to open up. But with you, I found that I was always very free to ask and to participate. Perhaps I'm maybe the eldest one of all of you, but I was participating, I think, the most in every activity. So I really found this course. I talked to sir also, like, before enrolling. So I was a little hesitant. I didn't knew about this yoga kulam. It was for me, it was first time it just popped up in Facebook. And I thought of enrolling. I would say, okay, let's go for it, because I'm already a teacher in art of living. So I thought, let me try and let me enhance my knowledge. So I would say I had done I'm very happy and very grateful that I enrolled for this course. And this is like a wonderful course. And I'm going to recommend it to everyone, whoever is interested. And Paru, you're doing a wonderful job. Like, no words for you, I would say. Like, best teacher I have been with. Okay. Thank you so much. And thank you, sir. Thank you, Yoga Kulam. And thank you, Bhavani. Thank you, Bharti. Thank you, everyone. It was a great journey with every one of you. I actually learned many things from everyone. Bhavani, Bharti, Arpana, and this MUGDHA and Sandra, they came up with a surprise today, like with so much of ideas. So every day, every single moment of this course was was like so informative, so fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I have. I mean, thank you. Of course, I just feel my soul is in this, so it just comes from within.
You always try to share everything, you just wanted us to know. So sometimes to think, yaar, ho gaya, bahut sara ho gaya, yaar, hum log itna yaar kaise learn, yaad kaise rakhenge itna kuch. But you also always wanted us to know everything possible, that was the best part. No, like you wanted to give everything to us, whatever you know.
No, this is just not a training for me. I think this is a journey of last 7 years. And it's like,
beautiful. I would go for other courses of Yoga Kulam as well. And Parul, I would like you to take 200 hours now. So that I can enroll.
I wish, yes.
Because I'm not a yoga teacher, full-time yoga teacher. So I wanted to know about that registration you were explaining to someone. Like, what about that? Like, we are not an eligible teacher. We would be an eligible teacher if we do 200 hours? Or
so see, Yoga Alliance is just a body. It's a body as part of yoga. So some people want that they give status of registered yoga teacher with Yoga Alliance. So it's just a body of, like, in yoga, there are many associations in yoga. So Yoga Alliance is part of it. So my training is registered with Yoga Alliance. So you have to go through some standards in creating that training. So now, if many people that they want to be associated with Yoga Alliance, right? So if you have done Kids Yoga Teachers Training, and so they give that status of RCYT. Frankly, it is a status which is, you believe it or not believe it, it's not something that it makes somebody good or bad teacher, or your status is not there. Everybody is eligible to teach, but some people, they really want that status, or we want RCYT, RPYT, RCYT. It is just an alliance and association with Yoga Alliance. So what I was explaining, if for that status, they have this requirement that you have to do 200 hours Hatha Yoga, which is RYT, registered yoga teacher. And when you want RCYT, registered children yoga teacher, you should also be doing 95 hours teachers training. So if you have to apply on that, you should already be doing 200 hours Hatha Yoga in any order. So you have done already 95 hours Kids Yoga teachers training. So if you're inspired in the future to take that RCYT status, you can do 200 hours. So you have taken the first step to take that. So frankly, it is okay. I would just suggest to just start your journey, not to be bothered about RCYT, RYT. And in this journey, you will grow and you will learn many things. And if you feel motivated in the future, okay, you want to do 200 hours, definitely do it. And then you can put it on your, CV, RCYT. It doesn't change anything. It is just, I think the more passionately you share this with the kids, it matters. Nobody has ever asked me, are you RCYT, RYT? It is maybe 0.1% people would ask. So I think more important is to go ahead and start this journey of Kids Yoga than bothered about this. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Deepika. Okay, great. Bhavani, please share your feedback.
Hi. First of all, hi. First, I would like to thank Raghu sir, because my first interaction was with him.
Yes.
I was just messaging, not even in call, because I was just messaging in the WhatsApp, and I got his Yoga Kulam Academy ad. I was been tracking for 2-3 months for a long time from Instagram. Since I am an instructor, so I definitely go with all the yoga contents available there. So I used to track, I used to like this ads which pop up every time. There is a specialized prenatal training and postnatal training. There is specialized kids training, and then I was confused with the both of them. I wanted both of them at same time, whatever span is available. Then I thought, no, it would be too heavy for me to manage with my own classes and getting trained with the two courses at a time. Then I started with the kids one first, because this dates were much more comfortable. I did not knew you are the instructor who is going to take. So I would like that if Raghu sir can specify that thing, it is more easy to get more clarity. But this one I was very clear to do it, so I did not bother about to ask what is there and what is not there. I just went, registered, I asked the date and I joined it. That's all. And the moment you were there on that first training, I was like, first, acha tha. I already got misleaded with one fitness kind of package which was there from Instagram. It was not at all different. It was not messed. So I was scared for this one, but this one was like heaven. I made a good choice getting connected with that Yoga Kulam Academy and reaching out to you. It's very good. I'm seriously happy to have you, Parul, because the way you are there in Singapore and the way you manage it there, being an Indian, it's very nice. You nicely manage it. And another thing which I felt is maybe in the post that long schedule, sometimes that Saturday pops in with the class. So it's like Monday to Friday, sometimes you take off on Saturdays and Sundays. So for this one class, you're stuck up for the whole day completely. Then what I used to do, I thought I will skip it off. Yeah. I'll watch the recordings, which is a very good part of this plan, which is available. I think most of them don't give it. They don't give the recordings. They don't give the access for that 2 years or whatever it is, and you share it. Like it's not like that you're sharing. ठीक है, हो गया एक batch हो गया, next batch करना है, खत्म करो जल्दी. अब तीसरा आ रहा है, ठीक है, खत्म करो जल्दी. नहीं, that energy is awesome. You don't show that energy. It is first time for us, but it is a repetitive thing which is going on for you in the same time slot with everything, same content. Amazing. The way you keep that freshness alive in that course is fantastic. And the way Raghu allowed it to have that faith, I did not thought to call him also and ask. He said, you just join it, it is there, you will understand on the first day itself. Thank you so much for that, Raghu. So definitely I will look forward to the further courses also. But I have time restriction. I will update and get connected with further.
Thank you so much. Yes, I think that's always there with me. I always feel that for me, maybe it is the 7th one, but for others, it's the first one.
Yes.
So yeah, I have to be.
So you keep that energy alive in that fresh. I have seen that old some records which are put in that platform.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. Beautiful. Since I take classes, I sometimes go tired. अरे ये क्या एक ही same चीज करना है वापस उसी को वही देखा. Tree pose is a tree pose. There is no variation. We can't lift that leg and leg on the other side. But the way you keep it and make it look fresh for the others, amazing.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you, Bhavani, for sharing, and thank you for being part of this training. Wish you good luck. Thank you. Okay, Deepshikha, yes, please share your journey, your experience, your feedback, whatever you would like to share.
Hi everyone. So as Bharti said, I have been doing yoga, I think from the last 1 year continuously, based on because of my job and other things. I was not regular with it, but it really helped me survive COVID and any injuries that I had earlier. So that I thought that I'll learn. And I think I manifested it enough that I saw an ad of Yoga Kulam on September. There was a prenatal and postnatal pregnancy course happening from 22nd, and I saw the ad on 21st and I registered for it. So after doing that course, I was very sure that the kind of teachers Yoga Kulam offer and the kind of curriculum they have, that I don't have to look any further. If I want to do any kind of online courses, I want to do from here. So I was very sure that I wanted to do kids yoga and other certification courses. But yeah, I had some things in my mind that I don't want to do it this month because I have some other things that are lined up for me. But sir told me that December there is no course, you have to do it this month. And I was like, okay, I'll do it this month, but I'll focus on one course at a time, because I have done one before and I knew that there is so much to learn in every course. And there was a moment when I thought that whether I need to learn this course, or how kids yoga will be different from that yoga. Already adult people are teaching kids, so how it will be different. And again, the timing of 6 to 8 was something difficult for me to manage. But on the first day when I saw Parul, and I got to know that she's from Singapore and she's managing to teach us at 8:30 to 10:30 with such a smile, and it feels like she's teaching us early in the morning and so engaged in the class, and everyone so engaged in the class. And the way she taught us, that we got to know so much about each other in the class. Every session was so planned.
Yeah.
And not just that, we had 2 modules, 5 modules and 2 assignments. They were like minor assignments that we did, that enhanced our confidence. And whenever I got time, I went through the website and went through the all the content you had put up there, so I can see how much time and energy you are putting into it. Everything that is written is also in video format. If they want to, if someone don't have time to read all that thing, they can just directly go to the video. So I think I have binge watched everything, because I was like, I don't have time to do it later, so I'll just go through it all. So yeah, that was it. And again, I learned so much from everyone, because at some point of the time I feel like being 31, is it too late to start? But when I see the people who are from different field and managing other things that they're all already working on, and they have kids and still learning new things and willing to teach, so it's really motivating for me. And thank you, Parul. I'm very grateful that I got to learn it from you. So I am very sure that I will recommend it to other people. My Masi was always also willing to join it, but she's from USA, so she has to get up early in the morning around 4 o'clock to do the course. I was like, you'll have to do the course. I can't share the details what I have learned in 20 days by just calling you and detailing what we have learned so far. So it was a wonderful course, and I'm looking forward to learn more from Yoga Kulam. And I'm surely grateful for each one of you, because it was like we are kids, we were like learning from each other a lot in this course. So thank you everyone. Thank you, Parul ma'am, and thank you, Raghu sir.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, over to Arpana. Arpana.
I think as most of them have already covered, I got to know about Yoga Kulam not by anything, but obviously, as I mentioned earlier, because my previous colleagues had already done, and the feedback they gave me, that really encouraged me, that because I'm into teaching field with children, to give them something more extra. That was my major goal, to learn something little new and just offer it to them. And that could be any mean which I could help them out. Of course, I'm not from any yoga background, and I think I had before enrolling, I had spoken to Parul about that. Do you really think I'll be able to do it, manage it? Because I'm not at all yoga person. I have no knowledge, nothing. And I think the confidence she gave me that it's nothing to do with you should have knowledge or you don't have knowledge, then only you can do the course. So yeah, it has been a beautiful journey. And I think Parul, you have made it so easy with everything in such a systematic way that it never felt that, maybe if others are somewhere or the other trained as yoga or are practicing, but being a non-yoga also, it never felt that I'm left out or, I also don't know certain things.
Right.
So it has really helped. And thank you so much for giving so much knowledge and sharing. And yes, definitely looking forward to a few more courses,
Yeah.
depending on whatever time and schedule I can do it. So
Thank you.
thank you so much for this lovely journey.
Thank you. Thank you, Arpana. Thank you to each one of you so far. Everybody, of course, all these things are motivating to keep doing what I like. So thank you so much. And over to Mugdha now. Mugdha.
Yeah, Parul, as you know that I was a little bit hesitating to join this course because of some previous experiences. When people charge, we don't bother for charging or anything, but the knowledge which should be imparted, that should be to that particular level. This is what was my concern. So I spoke for 3 to 4 hours with Raghu sir. Then also I asked him lots of questions. Then finally he shared me your number. You called me up. As you know that we had long discussion near about I think 45 minutes. We had a discussion about this. But I'm really happy that first 2 days itself I realized this was my perfect decision to join this thing, because I did 200 hours already. And as you know that I'm into tourism also, and even into the propagating some thoughts from Mahabharata and Gita Ganeshwari, and we are already taking the campaigns of small kids, means 6th to 9th. So I just wanted to launch lots of my programs and campaigns for yoga for this particular kids. So I just got confidence with this course that yes, I can surely go forward with this knowledge and meet the expectations and understand the thinking of different age kids. And I can provide them the different type of activities and as well as the yoga programs, and I can lead them to a good life and good thoughts, and as well as the integrated personality which I talked today. So I'm looking forward for this, and I'm really thank you for the patience of Raghu sir and as well as you to answering my lots and lots and lots of questions. And thank you so much. You both are very good, and wishing you a very good opportunities in your life and very great going courses. You may launch much more, and just let us inform. So if time is flexible, I'll definitely join. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mugdha. Thank you so much for sharing, and I'm glad you joined it.
Yeah, one more thing, and thanks to each and every person, and even Deepshikha, I'm really very sorry. You and I was a partner in between some activity, but since that day I am feeling so not so well, so I could not join you. And secondly,
No worries. I knew that you were sick, and even Sandra was sick the same day.
and even to each and every person, because I was not prepared today for my presentation. I already called twice to Parul, and I told her that I won't present today. But as I go on with your all presentation, I was just sitting here and I make the plan sitting here only, and immediately I presented. And this is only because of all of your support. And thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mugdha. Over to Anna. Anna, would you like to share? Are you comfortable?
As you can see right now, I'm just arguing with my kids behind me.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, you can.
They are just here. And all three of them and me. Yes, no, I'm just happy I did this course. I was thinking about this like when I was in schools and I wasn't sure if I can do it. Once come do it like for 1 month, stay in the place. I was okay with the 3 kids I can. So that was always just pop up some yoga online course, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. The hours were perfect, and that was actually my first experience with online. And I know be happy, but to be honest, I will start connect us. So I can tell that was even very surprising for me because I thought I'm going to be a little bit lazy, like an evening time, after a long day. But I finished this course with big enthusiasm, and I really love it. I really love all the parts. So thank you so much. Yeah, that was beautiful journey. Yeah, with yoga, kids yoga. Yeah, and you are a wonderful teacher as well. So thank you.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
Okay, I know we are running off the time, but maybe we can ask Padma and Sandra to quickly wrap up also. Then we will just give time to everyone to relax. Yeah, so Padma, you would like to share something quickly?
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you so much. Now I have done the 200 hours also, but I was not confident in taking the classes for kids because, as you told, I was not having that knowledge that like for this age we need to deal like this age we need to deal like this. But after doing this course, I'm like very confident, like and planning according to that age groups. I was like, why they are not able to do was my doubt because I told right I was working in the school. Now the kids are enjoying a lot. They are seeing the change in teaching style and all. They are enjoying a lot, and now they are telling that they want all the days yoga classes in the school. And my management is like, what changes you have done? All kids are asking for a yoga classes now. The whole credit goes to you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Padma, thanks for this beautiful message. Sandra, would you like to share?
Hi, ma'am. I got reference from Instagram about this Yoga Film Academy, and I chat with Raghu sir, and he told medium is English. In Kerala, there is English. I'm not fluent in English. I told to my husband that, sorry. He told me that you can improve by this course your English. Sorry, ma'am. Thank you so much all for being with me these days, and you're a wonderful teacher and a calm person that I ever seen. And all that is good luck for your future, and thank you all. We'll miss you all.
Thank you, Sandra, and thanks to all of you for being part of this journey, which makes this journey so beautiful. And each one of you, your beautiful message, definitely encouraging and motivating to do what I like doing. So thanks so much to all of you. So thank you, everyone. We usually end our training with one group picture. So this is recorded. So you can just pause and I will share the picture later with all of you. So you can just be a kid, bring the kid in you and just pose. 1, 2, 3, everyone. Yes. Great. Awesome. Very good. So namaste, everyone. Thank you so much. And I'm going to miss you all. And let's stay in touch. I will share the details. All of you can share details and then we can be connected. And then I will keep a support call and then we can connect together again. And it will be good to know what you guys are doing after a month or so. So, okay. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay. Bye.